Hi, my name's Nick. I run a successful home maintenance company and I'm here to show you some DIY tricks. In this video, I'm going to show you how to cut, shape drywall, or as it's alternatively known, plasterboard. Effectively, what we're going to do is we're going to drywall this side of our stud work. So again, for the purposes of our studio, this is a smaller version or a scaled down version of a stud wall, and we're going to plasterboard from the centre line on here to the floor on the underside of here, and then we're going to go from the centre of this stud over to the outside of this stud, effectively meaning that when we put our next piece of plasterboard up, it will butt with enough fixing space, top and bottom. And then on the plasterboard, we're going to mark our lines. And then using a Stanley knife, we're going to place a straight edge on the plasterboard, lined up with our marks, and holding on. Two scores, as deep as you can get them, all the way through the plasterboard. It's a case of just a tap on the back, breaks the plasterboard, and then running the knife all the way along the reverse of the plasterboard till it cuts. So this is the piece that we want, and all we need to do now is cut the bottom. Just taking the knife again, trimming up the bottom, and again just snapping it off, and again running the knife through. Now, one of the best tools to use for plasterboard is a surf form. So if we end up, like I've done here, purposefully, with a rather jagged, waney edge, we're going to use a surf form, which effectively is just going to take off the roughness. And again, if you're a couple of millimetres out, you can surf form, because you're not going to be able to get a decent cut under 5 millimetres. So sometimes a surf form is a very handy tool just to shape up the plasterboard. The main edge, again, because we want the plasterboard butted very tight to one another, we're just going to run the surf form just along once or twice, just to tidy up any impurities on the edge. And then effectively, all we're going to do now is offer the plasterboard up to our stud work, and that's how you cut drywall.